Hey guys, so this Zoom is to show you how to go from your outline, which you just finished, to turning it into a rough draft. And this is actually, if you did the outlining step properly and thoroughly, this is going to be really easy. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So let me share my screen here with you. And we're going to start off, first of all, here's your assignment for your draft. And when you click on your doc, your blank doc, it's just going to look like this. And so this is what you're going to turn in and submit for your draft. Now, what do you fill in? Well, first of all, make sure you fill in your name, your teacher's name, English 11 CP, and date month year. Today is the 21st of May 2020. Okay, up here I'm going to put in my last name in the header. This will be at the page number, but I can do that. And then my MLA is all set up. I need to add in a title. I'll wait on that. Okay, but so here's the start of it. If I go over to my outline, this is the sample outline that I showed you guys in the last step. All I need to do at this point, at least for starters, might not be enough, is I need to copy and I need to go over in here and paste it. But the one thing I want to say is make sure when you paste it, you click paste without formatting. That way it'll keep the double space. So look, there we go. I got my first sentence. And then I go back to my outline and I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to go over here. Again, if I filled out this outline correctly, whoops, see, I didn't hit paste without formatting, and see how it changed my font? Paste without formatting, there we go. And then this is the last sentence of my intro paragraph. There I go. My first intro paragraph right there in draft. Done. And then I'm going to go in and do the same thing for my body paragraphs. Now, the one thing I'm going to ask you to do is I do want you to keep your quotes highlighted, because that's one thing that I'm going to be looking for when I look at your rough draft. I give the rough draft a really quick glance, but make sure you do keep your quotes highlighted. Make sure you have the parenthetical citations like you had in your notes initially. And that's basically it. You're going to do that for all of your paragraphs, making sure obviously to keep the paragraphs as is and whatnot. You might need, depending on how thorough and how connected all of the stuff in your outline was, you may need to add some transition sentences. You may need to add some connecting sentences to make things make sense. That's definitely something you should look for. But most of what's going to go into your draft is already in your outline if you did your outline thoroughly. Make sure you go back and read it, however, to make sure it makes sense. So for example, this is my example based on this outline turned into a rough draft. Here I just did the first paragraph, but here you can see I actually did the whole thing. And if you read through this, it's not perfect, but it is definitely in paragraph form. I see each of the sections from a graphic organizer have turned into a paragraph. You can see that my quotes are highlighted, etc. All of my body paragraphs are here, as is my conclusion. Mine's probably a little bit longer than yours is going to be honest, obviously. I write a lot more than you guys do, but remember, your total length should be at least 2 full pages. Between 2 and 3 pages, at least 2 full pages. And that's what you're going for. All right. When I look at your draft, I'm going to check for your quotes. I'm going to check your parenthetical citations. Make sure if I left notes on your note sheet that you fix those. Make sure if I leave comments on your outline, which I'll be getting to soon, make sure that you fix those too. And otherwise, that's your rough draft. Once you have it all pasted in, as long as the formatting is is as it's supposed to be. Make sure all your fonts match up, make sure your spacing is right. You should be able to just hit submit. It's a relatively easy step 6, as long as you did step 5 appropriately. Okay, and that's it. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye.